Hi, my name is Akshay and greetings from Education Overseas. I hope you all are doing good and following the safety precautions and you all are safe. Here we are with yet another video. Yesterday we had a small discussion with regards to the CBSE exam, and yes, finally the verdict is here, the statement is here. The official statement is that the CBSE exam has been cancelled. We have made a video. You can check the link in the description for the same. Now talking about the most important examination that we all are waiting for very eagerly. The examination is NEET. So will it be cancelled? Will it get postponed? No updates yet as of now. But talking about the exam, there are two possibilities. As I just said, it can be cancelled or it may get postponed. In both the cases, there are some advantages and some disadvantages. Let's talk about some things if the exam is postponed. Even if the exam is postponed, we are still in the state of pandemic. I pray that this situation gets normal, the things will get normal so that the students can give the exam, because if we talk about the NEET registered students this year, it's 16 lakh plus. So 16 lakh students coming together, as in not together but in their respective zones, they will come together to give the examination. So even if the dates are postponed, the health is at a risk. So and I personally truly believe that the student health is much more greater in this particular situation than giving an exam. So this will be one possibility. The second possibility is if the exam is cancelled. So even if the exam is cancelled, a bit of worry to me as of now is that if the exam is cancelled, the medical seats that we are having in India are around 70,000+ and the applicants are too many. So there should be a official take on that the deserving students should get a seat. But then again, I totally believe that we all who have studied very hard for the NEET exam, we all are deserving. There are many students who are not giving the NEET for the first time, but they have given it a year prior, maybe 2 years prior. This might be their second attempt or the third attempt. So definitely there were high hopes of it when it comes to the NEET examination. So if we are saying that the NEET is postponed, I truly believe there will be a fixed date for the same. But looking at the current scenario, every day in India, if we talk about now, the cases are 15,000 plus is what the current ratio is. So even if the date is postponed, it is a bit at a risk. If the exam is cancelled is what I believe in, and it's the Twitter's current trend that many students, many parents, they are saying that the examination should be cancelled. So let's hope for the best what the correct decision is, and I truly believe whatever the decision will come will be in favor of all of you. So this was all about the NEET examination. Now coming back to the facts and figures, yes, we have 16 lakh plus applicant students who will be giving NEET this year. And now talking about the seats, there are around 70,000 seats is what we have. And I truly believe that all these 16 lakh applicants who have prepared maybe day in and day out for the NEET examination, they are looking forward to enter the medical field, the medical profession. Now talking about if the NEET is postponed, so definitely it will be a fair chance for all. But what if the NEET is cancelled? So in case if it is cancelled, how will the students be given the medical seat, on what basis? So that's still a question we all are waiting forward to. Now talking about fair chances. Now as we said, the seats are in India a bit low compared to the NEET applicants. So there are also high chances that the students can go abroad for their medical studies. Now coming back to my office, we do get regular calls from many parents inquiring about countries like Russia, countries like Ukraine, countries like Philippines, countries like Georgia. Now yes, now as we said, we are in a pandemic situation, so no country is spared from this particular pandemic. Now if we for an example, if we talk about one country, Russia, now the current status is that Russia is ranking somewhere around number 4 and number 3. It's somewhere between that. So I do have many students who are there. So now currently going there as a fresh student is what something I personally won't suggest, because for me your safety is much more important. So we can definitely identify countries which had cases and now maybe zero, or some countries which have close to zero cases now. So in such countries a name pops up of a country, the name is Georgia. So as I said, we have students there as well. You can definitely see some testimonials of those students in one of the videos on our channel. You can definitely go there. There are some very beautiful testimonials from our students. So Georgia is one of the best country for now, taking into consideration the pandemic. There were few cases and now there are almost close to 12 active cases, and those two are people from Italy and they are already quarantined. The lockdown has been already taken up from that particular country. My students who are already there, they are all safe. They are all staying in education overseas hostel. The colleges, they have resumed their education currently through online mode. Soon they will be conducting the regular classes as they used to have. So this is one country that's not affected because of the pandemic. So students who are willing to, maybe definitely if NEET happens in India, you should give it. You should definitely find out a way. You will get a chance to prove yourself. If you get an admission in India, fair enough. If you don't, if you're looking for an abroad option, there are many options, but definitely safety comes first always. So Georgia can be one of the very good options for you to go and study there. So possibilities are NEET might get postponed. The examination date might get postponed. So whenever it may get postponed, it will happen on that day. But there are a very high chances, okay, I repeat, there are very high chances that the NEET restriction may get lifted up for the students who want to go abroad for their further studies, as in for medical studies. I can sum it up with a small example. In the year 2018, there was some confusion with the registration for the NEET examination. So few of the students had missed out on the date. So just because they could not fill the registration form, there were some parents and students who had filed a petition for the same, and yes, the favor was in their bucket, so they could go abroad without the NEET examination. So similarly, considering the pandemic situation, it can be a possibility that even this year students who want to go abroad, at least for them the NEET examination won't be a very mandatory for this year 2020. But when will this be finalized? Only when the HRD ministry will give us a final statement or a final decision from their end. So this is a possibility that may happen. So we'll just wait for the final verdict from them. So that's it from me today. So we definitely discussed about a very important point about the NEET examination. Let's hope and pray we get the verdict soon, the final thing, if it is going to happen, if it is going to get cancelled. So let's wait for that. Students who are studying for the NEET examination, all the very best from me. And apart from that, if you have any queries from your end, feel free to give me a call on the contact number which you can see on the screen. You can also see an email ID. So feel free. We are always very happy to serve you students and parents equally. Majorly we do get a lot of queries from Maharashtra, from Kerala, many queries from across the India as well. So me and my team are always very happy and are available for your service. So feel free, stay safe. All the best for your NEET exams. Thank you.